Every Day by Winslow Swan. Audiobook narrated and produced by Edward James Beesley. Every day begins the same. There is no variance in the routine in which I have now become accustomed to. There are now no surprises for me. I expect nothing anymore. Every day I wake up to the sound of the alarm clock. The digital numbers glow a bright green 6:18, which is funny in itself. Such a strange time to set my wake-up alarm, don't you think? Every day I rise up from the silk sheets that feel cool against my naked body. I rub my eyes and switch off the alarm clock and look around the bedroom. I can hear my wife, Angela, downstairs in the kitchen. I smell the fragrance of hot coffee and sizzling bacon wafting up and permeating the entire house. Every day I go to the bathroom where I take a brisk shower to wake up the rest of my senses. After I towel off, I shave the slight stubble on my chin, making my face smooth. I comb my hair and proceed to dress in the business suit that Angela has laid out for me. After I take one last look in the mirror, making sure that my tie is straight and that my hair is being combed properly, I make my way downstairs. Every day I descend the staircase, my hand clutching the mahogany wood of the handrail, feeling the polish beneath my fingers. I walk slowly and with purpose, my mind on only one thing. The smell of the pancakes is now joined with the aroma of breakfast, and I stop momentarily to take a deep breath. Every day I walk the door of the kitchen and see my wife, Angela, standing in her silk kimono. Her long legs, tanned and brown, peeking out from the folds, tantalizing me, and her brown hair, fresh from her own shower, hangs in curls around her shoulders, and I admire every inch of her body. She is humming some tune that I've heard before, but I don't remember. Every day I slowly walk up behind her, and she takes no notice. You would think that she would turn and face me, sensing my presence behind her, but she continues her cooking. Every day I stand behind her, take the gun that I have had in my coat pocket, place it against the back of her head, and by pulling the trigger, completely ruin my breakfast. Her face lands on the hot grease, and the smell of burning flesh is the strongest smell in the room. Her body slumps to the floor, and the blood begins to pool around her head. She lands face up, the hole from the bullet drilled in her forehead. Her eyes are open wide, and her face has a serene look to it. Every day, I watch the blood form a larger pool, inching away from the body. I turn my attention to the face of my now deceased wife and see the slow smile that forms on her lips. Every day, I hear her voice say, "Let's try that again." How the nightmare began, I really don't know. I know that the night before I had told her that I would be leaving in the morning and returning only to gather what meagre belongings I might need. I had not given her a reason for the departure, only the fact that I was no longer in love with her. "Richard, darling, I don't understand," she had said. "I love you, and I made a vow. You did too. Or do you not remember?" "I remember quite well. We've been together for 5 years now. Well, I just don't love you anymore." "Whatever the problem is, we can weather it," she pleaded. "I know that sometimes I can be frightfully obtuse, but you knew that." "What I know," I began, "is that 5 years ago I was madly in love with you. I had only met you at the coffee shop, and it seems like the very next day we were engaged. Perhaps we moved too quickly, or I was in a lustful state. But the truth is, I no longer love you. Her face darkened, and I saw for the first time a strange light behind the eyes, as if some demon had taken control. It was only there for a moment, but I swear to you, I did see it.
Then maybe we should try harder,
she said, her face once again showing a look of concern. No, I don't think so, I said, as I glanced at my watch. 6:18.
Perhaps you should leave tonight,
she said, a tear beginning to form on her cheek. No, I've already made certain arrangements, I told her. I'll sleep downstairs tonight.
No need. We can still share the bed. I promise I will not do anything to you,
she told me as she ran up the staircase. I sat in my easy chair, drinking from the bottle of scotch that I had been saving for a special occasion. I tried to fathom the reason that I was leaving and could not come up with anything. I laid my head back onto the chair and closed my eyes.
Richard,
I heard her say. Yes?
Is it money?
She asked. That was it. My eyes popped open and suddenly I was wide awake. Yes, the reason for leaving her was money. She was too expensive to keep. What with the daily shopping for items that never meant anything to either of us. The constant barrage of packages that came to the door of apparel that she would never wear had depleted the bank account. What are you saying? I asked. Angela came back downstairs and stood beside the fireplace.
Is it money? The way I tend to spend it? You're right. We should find a way for you to have money and not leave me.
I don't understand, I told her. With a firm stare, she looked down at me and said,
You must murder me.
I dropped my glass and sat upright. Are you out of your mind? I barked.
No, Richard. It is the only way. You shall murder me, but you must make it look like an accident. Then I will be free to roam, and you will have the insurance money,
she stated, as if she were giving me the recipe for a cake. What are you talking about?
You are right, my dearest. It was too quick the way we met. I should have made the spell last a little longer, but I was impatient, and in my craft, that can be very dangerous.
I stared at her wide-eyed. You mean to tell me, I began slowly, that you...
Yes, my love, and I can make us happy again. Of course, it would mean that you will have to murder me, and rather violently for the spell to work. I shall get started on it right away.
With that, she went upstairs again, leaving me to ponder what the hell she was talking about. I should have run screaming from the house that very moment. Instead, I went upstairs and went to bed. Every day, the alarm clock rings. I shower, I shave, I get dressed, I walk slowly downstairs. I see my wife standing in front of the stove, and then I kill her. Yet every day, I screw something up. I have tried to strangle her, cut her throat, shoot her, bash her head in, push her face into... a beautiful face, into the hot grease. Yet nothing seems to be right. Every day, I cannot live up to her standards. For God's sake, help me. Epilogue. The butler did it.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify. If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit DoorwayToNightmare, audiobookstore.com today. Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swans. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.